And the Marine Association of Independence with our color guard, honoring those veterans who have fought to make the country free and to enjoy the benefits that we have as Americans. Got a little bit of a gap in the parade. The Neodesha
I think the marching
merchants are having a great time up there. We'll have to wait for them to get down our direction.
It's a highly choreographed group. You just don't push your
Look at the scene we have here down Main Street right now with the color guard going by, Don. The streets are absolutely filled with people visiting Neodesha, seeing what our city has to offer. And we're very, very pleased with the turnout we have today. Let's give a round of applause to honor the American flag and the Marines and the VFW. Okay. See, the Marines got themselves in step. They're doing pretty good. Those old M1s. Way down a half a block away. We're going to be seeing here in a little bit. There goes the color guard past us right now with the POW MIA flag, the American flag, Kansas flag, and the VFW flag, the honor guard. Heading further west on our Main Street. Now, for those of you who aren't here that can't really appreciate this, Don, people would pay admission to see what's coming down the street here.
I paid quite a bit of money not to have to do this.
Oh, did you? They asked you to be in the Neodesha Merchants lawn chair precision drill team, and you declined this year?
Well, actually, I auditioned.
Oh, you auditioned and you washed out?
And I didn't make it.
You didn't make it?
They said I could try again next year.
Is that because you came in with that rocker lounger instead of the lawn chair?
The Chase Lounge.
The Chase Lounge didn't make it.
Didn't work.
The Chase Lounge did you in? Gosh.
It did.
Was it well, look, we have a little parade watcher. Now look at this. It says Shop Downtown. This idea was conceived by the Neodesha merchants, particularly Chris Bauman at the Bauman's Haberdashery, which of course Chris is a little bit twisted in his thinking anyway, and he came up with this with a couple of other folks, and they decided to walk down the street with precision marching as much as they can.
I believe.
Here, now watch this. This is highly. Look at that. Look at this now.
You know, you can get. We should tell the young people that they shouldn't try this at home.
Please do not try this at home, not unless you have the proper safety equipment and an ambulance standing by. See, look at this. They're going all the way around. They pick up the chairs.
That is.
Left leg, right leg out, left leg out.
Well, and there's another reason I washed out.
Aerobics.
I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
That's those are my kicks.
Look, and they lift them up above their heads, down, and tap twice.
Oh.
This is a stunning performance of precision.
I tell you what, I've got tears in my eyes.
I do too. I'm moved.
I'm not sure, but I think maybe one of Santa's helpers is on this end.
I don't
see
know.
a recruit.
That's one of Santa's elves there.
I don't recognize the hat.
Well, the guy it's nice to hear the stereo system distorting to go in there. You and I are just sitting here in stunned silence. You know that?
I'm speechless. I have nothing to say. Many of the local merchants, bank, savings and loan are represented in this group. The hospital, Chamber of Commerce.
Not only do that, they do it in rhythm.
It's amazing.
This is absolutely amazing.
Oh, yeah, the grand.
Ladies and gentlemen, give the Neodesha Merchant Drill Team a hand, boy. They're absolutely amazing. Osawatomie Site Hospital allowed them to come to our parade today. We want to thank Osawatomie for giving them the medications necessary and the supervision to attend the 93 Neodesha Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade.
Here's our grand marshals coming now.
Here's Harky the Clown.
Yep.
Harky the Clown. Well, there goes the merchants swimming by here.
Hey, Toby Cook and Andy Carson from
KOA. Doesn't count yet. They're not even on our monitor. There they are. Boy, we have celebrities. Yes.
These guys, they have become very well known.
Toby Cook and Andy Carson from the morning host on KOM TV. Are they borrowing that convertible or are they stealing that convertible?
I'm not sure.
Hi, guys. We want you to know that we're after your jobs. Okay? Better straighten up.
I have to have coffee with these guys every morning. They're an absolute cut-up. I'm telling you. There's something.
I think I've heard that one of the prison facilities in Missouri are still looking for them, but they made it here today unscathed. We're glad to. We want to thank Toby and Andy for coming on over. Thanks, guys, very much. Appreciate your coming. Well, Harkey the Clown just kind of zipped right past her.
I think he's sprinting going through there.
Now coming up here in the convertible in the semi-slow, ultra-slow speed. When they said earlier in the parade they wanted to have at least 2 or 3 car lengths, not 2 or 3 blocks, but that's...
Stretch limos. We have Mayor Horace Killebrew and City Commissioner W.W.
Coltrane, yeah, in a convertible.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hi, Mayor.
We want you fellows to know you're doing a fine job riding in the parade.
You can tell it's not an election year. They're not throwing out candy or waving as
that's
much
right,
as they usually do.
Now we have next up in the parade route, John Gucci-Ritter, Francie Curry. John was the president, and Francie's the president-elect of the Chamber of Commerce. Whoops, wait a minute, we slipped back to Mayor Horace Killebrew and City Commissioner W.W. Coltrane. Now we're back there to John and Francie. Driving the car is Mr. Don Gillen. That's not actually his car, it's his wife's car, but she's letting him drive it today.
It's I think John had to wash that earlier, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, he did. He had to wash and wax it.
He does get to drive it when it does need to be washed.
Now that is the talent that it takes to be the president-elect of the Chamber of Commerce, to be able to ride in a convertible and throw candy at the same time. It's not an easy job, but... Say hi, Mom. Isn't that a spiffy hat Don has on?
That is a spiffy hat. I wonder if they're still selling those at
Wait a minute, what's he saying? Wait a minute, Don said something. Throw me some up here, Francie. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, I'm ready.
Oh, it's like the golf shots.
I'm sorry, that was pretty lame. Try it one more time. Here we go. Lob it over. Come on. Again, you know, it seems like a lot of people think that being a chamber president is just an honorary position, but it's a lot of hard work to help organize and keep community motivated, especially in terms of business and industry.
Absolutely.
Okay, now in our next one here, we have Rochelle Chronister, the Kansas House of Representatives and the chair of the Appropriations Subcommittee. Rochelle has served the Neodesha region quite well for many years, a great supporter of the Neodesha community and the Southeast Kansas region. We thank her very much for her efforts.
Yes, Rochelle is recognized statewide as being one of the top Republican legislators in the state of Kansas. She's done a tremendous job for
There's
Southeast
Rochelle.
Kansas. Just getting over a cold, I understand.
Really?
I wonder if she's been able to find a doctor to take care of that.
Can you recommend a doctor?
We might be able to find one.
I love those Miatas. Now coming in a bright red pick-em-up truck. Let's see, we got to make sure we have this correct. Main Street Neodesha, is that right? Their float. Jacko the Clown is supposed to be waltzing through here somewhere, but I think Jacko got in the wrong parade somewhere along the line. But anyway, the Susan Gucci-Ritter is the treasurer of the Main Street Neodesha. She represents many of the buildings in downtown. We're trying to do some work here to bring Neodesha and have a central core or theme on the downtown community in terms of appearance building. If you've been to some communities, they have the trees planted, they have the building motifs quite similar, and it really draws a lot of attention to a community. We want to thank her for her efforts and also the Main Street Neodesha program, the outstanding work that they've done. Hi, Susan. Hello. Greetings.
Carla
Hi,
Pike,
guys.
along with Susan and a lot of the young ones.
Now, we've had 3 bright red vehicles in a row. Is that a symbol of something coming up here we don't know about? Or? Next, on our parade agenda today is Glenn Jones, our county commissioner from here in our community, in a beautiful convertible little Corvette.
Doug Depew driving Glenn today.
Our thanks to
Hi,
Glenn
Jonesy.
for remembering Neodesha when it comes to the county. My gosh, we seem to have some action up at the street here as soon as...
this can't be.
Well, we got to wait for a moment here because our camera right now is focusing on Commissioner Jones. Now, you see up here, look at this.
This is
My
like
golly.
Secret Service people.
It
here
does look
today.
like Secret Service, but can Jeff Cunningham really be a Secret Service guy?
Well, if that's George Bush, I think he can be.
By golly, it appears to be the past president. The only reason why we didn't have the current president, we couldn't get her mask ready.
Oh,
a little political insight.
that was cold.
Yeah, well,
Now there goes the federal money for the road.
past president, of course, visiting our fair community, no doubt. Where's Barbara? Boy, whatever you do, sir, don't get sick in that mask. That's great. Now this is the 1930, right behind the President Bush here, is a 1930 Model A pickup brought by Glenn Cooper, formerly of Neodesha, lives in Lenexa, Kansas. Took the time out to drive all the way down here to be a part of the Christmas parade. Isn't that great? I mean, he put it on a trailer this morning and drove all the way down here.
That's great.
I would love to have that. Now there you go. 1930 Model A pickup. Rare as hen's teeth. Absolutely wonderful specimen. You're probably hearing in the background, we have a little music getting ready here because we are showing the royalty of the Neodesha High School football homecoming.
Yes, we have Quinn Harper, Princess Shallon Reddington, and Cara.
Felicius.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Took the words right out of my
Congratulations,
mouth.
lady.
Smile, girls.
You got to smile, girl.
Girls,
You gotta smile.
Girls, smile. You're on
Girls,
television.
girls, you got to smile, girls. Smile now. There you go. You're on camera. There you go.
There we go.
That was close. We got him.
Hey. Neodesha Junior High
And we
band
have under the direction.
coming right behind.
I have to put it. This is the Neodesha Junior High band under the direction of Ray Essington. But I want you to know, look, one of the majorettes. Good little group.
Looks to me like the majorettes are running the show here. Nice size group of kids. Maybe we can get them to play a little song before they take off. We're a little prejudiced on this hop, so both of our...
I'm sorry?
I said we're a little prejudiced. Both our girls are in this group.
Yeah, both of us. My daughter's in the front there, and yours is back there playing. You know, they're playing Christmas tunes and marching. That's not easy. Right behind them, and I mean right behind them.
Right behind them.
We have the kids with bicycles and pets. We have the winners here. The first prize was Devin Johnson. Second prize was Callie McDaniel. And third prize for the kids and bikes was Adam Nickel with Amos the dog.
Amos made it.
Hey, our dog won and our kid did too. That's kind of unique. There he is. He's up there. There he is. My golly, they got him on the tube. Isn't that wonderful? There's Adam with Amos the dog.
All right.
Well, we dressed him up to no end. He's also got fleas too, but the dog, not the kid.
Oh, I'm
Yes. And of course, we have now the Heller Elementary School. Dorothy is the principal. Dorothy has been a superb leader of the Heller School. We appreciate all of her efforts. And here they come. I mean, that's not all of the kids, of course, but it's a portion of them. Look at the crowd we have here today. Again, of the absolutely outstanding participation in the parade all the way up and down Main Street. Now we see the school kids.
Yeah, they're also honoring the breakfast helpers. It's a group of retired people in Neodesha who go to the school and help every morning with breakfast.
They do, and the kids enjoy them.
They really
like
do.
Grandparents at school.
That's true. Cute float.
Yep. We want to take a moment out here to thank the Independence Cablevision people coming over here today and recruiting folks to run cameras and provide sound systems. They've done an outstanding job, though, coming over here and doing programs for us. They've been a super group, good quality cable service here in our community. We're very fortunate to be a part of the Independence Cablevision program. Neodesha Head Start is our next entry as they float by us, Don.
Yes, Kathy Burnett's the teacher of the Head Start. And Penny McMillan, the president of the group, and have a cute float here.
Hi, kids. How you doing? Good. Wave them. There you go. Get yourself busy there, son. Look at them. They're saying, are we really on TV or not? Now we have one of those entries that we were just learned about. Oh, I guess they aren't here yet. The twirlers will be coming along shortly. This is from the Aerosol Company. We have what are called dwarf cars. We brought them in. These are racers from southeast Kansas that use 5/8 scale, I believe it is, of actual 1930s and 1940s body styles. They're midgets. See how small they are? They're very tiny. They use 4-cylinder motorcycle engines. It's a new racing circuit that will be making the rounds here in southeast Kansas, the Caney Raceway, Yates Center, Humboldt, all up around Highway 75. They're great fun to watch, and we at Aerosol thought it'd be fun to bring them to our community. Look like oversized toys, but boy, do they flat scoot. And we want to thank Ron Bradley and all the guys who took time to take time off this Saturday afternoon and show the dwarf cars to us. We hope they have a successful racing season. They work long and hard on these cars, not only to race them, but also to make them look good. And that's what separates the men from the boys, is the size and the cost of their toys. You can buy one of these turnkey, get inside of it, have it racing for about $7,000 or $8,000.
A little more than a go-kart.
A little more, but the great thing is that they never. It's very hard to tear them up. You can race them for years, and they're a lot of guys like my age or so in their 40s and 50s racing because they're so much fun and they're easy to work on. They don't cost a lot of money to keep going up and down the road. Got to get a focus in on that Aerosol flag in the back there. Yeah, there you go. That little flag on the back of that car is what we want to look at. These have 1100cc motorcycle engines in them, from Kawasaki, Yamaha, or Suzuki, and they can get up to speeds approaching 100 miles an hour on certain tracks if they gear them out right.
I can tell these guys have a lot of fun with these things.
Oh, yeah, they are. They're great fun to watch on the track. This year, if you have a chance to go see a dwarf car race, we encourage you to do so. They also make a lot of noise, but then again, so does my son's car. And there they are. Now coming up here, we have a Don West and a very rare 1965 Sunbeam Tiger, winner of the People's Choice and Ladies' Choice trophies in the Neodesha Auto Showcase, held here a while back.
Wow.
Good-looking car. Good-looking car. And that has a full-size V8 tucked under the hood. Well, you want to introduce our next group?
Yeah, we have the Neodesha Elementary School Band, also directed by Ray Essington. Kind of neat to have the 5th and 6th graders. I guess it's their first parade of the year.
Again, Ray Essington has worked hard in bringing this elementary school system up to par on a good music program. And they've done super.
He's done a fantastic job. Our numbers are up. They sound good. It takes a lot of work to put a band together.
And there's the biggest kid in the parade right there.
Biggest 6th
The camera catches a shot of him. There's Ray.
He plays well, too, I might add.
Yeah, there we go. That's recognizable jingle bells. And there goes Ray. Thank you very much, kids.
Yeah,
super
sound
job.
Good, sound good. 5th and 6th grade band.
Well, looky here.
Our local Lions Club coming up with their float.
Good looking float. I think that's the one they used in the Independence Parade. This is in the spirit of recycling, you know. I mean, if you're going to have a parade and you can borrow the float from down the road, do.
President Stu Cummins had asked if we wanted to build one or use the one from the Independence Parade.
I mean, the unanimous vote was?
Yes, it was a unanimous vote.
Yeah. We'll go down and get it. Parade floats like that look simple and easy, but they take a lot of time to build. But again, we want to thank the Lions Club for bringing theirs to us. Here's another good looking float. Sands Level and Tool is bringing the entry. Colorful,
David Harmon,
big.
president of Sands Tool and Level, driving the truck with the pulling the float. Like the kids are having a good time throwing that candy.
It's great fun parade. Look at the kids enjoying getting their candy, and the kids on the float have a great time throwing it off too. As long as they throw the candy and not each other off the throat, that's what float, rather.
Well, as you well know, no parade would be complete without the Shriners.
Oh, well, look at what we have.
Here they are in their MGs. This is a group out of Chanute. Ollie Thompson leading the way there. Boy, I tell you, they've got these things decorated up for Christmas, don't they?
They do. They do. I'd like to have one of those wrapped under my Christmas tree, but no such luck.
There's some classics in this
Aren't those
group.
fun, though?
Some nice cars, too.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I was watching TV the other night on my cable from Independence Cable,
Yes.
and the James Bond movies are on. And you see all these little sport cars, European sport cars. These always, every time when I was a younger kid, I'd see these cars and I'd think of James Bond. Terrific. I love them. Where do they wind them up, though? That's what I want to know.
I know they sure have a good time.
Yeah, that one there looks kind of like a golf cart. Again, thanks to the
I know they
Shriners from Chanute bringing the MGs
They take
to our
these
parade.
things all over the country.
Oh,
to
they
parades.
do.
I know they've
Yeah.
been in Denver. And it takes a lot of time to take care of those MGs. Those
Yeah, but when you have
nice,
something of, that you worked on that you pride and enjoy, you kind of like to show it off every now and then. Well, we have a clown whistling through the crowd here. Maybe we'll have a shot of that in a moment. Whoops, there he is. Oh, there. Okay, zing, he's gone. Matter of fact, we got a couple of clowns. We could have a fisticuffs here. You know how clowns can be. They're awfully competitive. Kind of like a hockey player, you know.
Yeah.
Now we have what?
That is Harkey the clown.
Well, we
Isn't that getting here? Little Harkey got lost.
Yeah, it could be Harkey that got lost a while back. Now the clown's over there having great fun with the crowd. Now we have right behind the clown, there's Boy Scout Troop number 28 of the Neodesha. There they are. They're sitting there looking like they're
Boy
Now,
Scouts.
see, they're behaving, you know.
Yeah, they are. That's they do that.
How you doing, guys? Great. Well, somewhere along the line, we're supposed to have these 7-Up spots. Haven't seen them yet, but maybe they'll show up.
They'll be here.
They'll be here. Now, here is something that I like. I like music, but more than that, see, here's the music. I like the pickup. I love those new Dodge pickups. And right behind them, pulling on the trailer, it's from Chambers Jewelry, John Olive and the musical group, playing a little tune, having a great time, got together and decided to play something for the parade today. Thank you very much, guys. Let's listen to them for a minute.
I did notice that.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to say anything.
You weren't gonna
because
say
no, I didn't think you know who Leon Redbone was, but I talented group, and they look like they're having a good time. I like George's sunglasses.
Doing a great job. They're also known during the Arts and Crafts Fair as the Fall River Helgramites. They kind of changed names for the holidays.
Well, yeah, they.
Now we're coming up with another terrific entry. Wilson County Hospital. They're celebrating 80 years of service to the community of Neodesha. Hi, ladies. Very good. Anybody? Is there a doctor in the house? You know, if you don't look now, Don, but
That's pretty nice.
Don, you got to see right down here.
Oh my!
You gotta watch
this
that.
is scary.
These guys will sneak up on
I
you.
know they can do it.
The
It's a pretty nice day today. The doctor's probably all out on the golf course today.
Ruthie Greer on the float. It's too late now. Okay. Let's sing to the next one, folks. The Hardly Able Fire Company making noise. There goes the
80
hospital.
Wolf.
Hang on a minute. We got to wait for the swing there.
Oh,
Whoa, boy, we lost the Hardly
Hardly
Able
got him.
Fire
Oh,
Company.
there he is.
Boy,
Out of Fredonia, Kansas.
isn't that great? Now, that's what everybody
80
should know.
Wolf.
When you retire, you get yourself a fire truck.
That's a thought.
That is a thought. Not a lot of a thought, but
I tell you, that's a pretty slick old fire.
that is. I'm glad somebody saves them. Now, let's go to this one here. Main Street Neodesha, Billy Porter, president. We talked about them a moment ago, or a little while back earlier in the parade, about how they're trying to bring more life and energy to downtown Neodesha. Billy doing an outstanding job. We appreciate all of her efforts. She also does marketing for the Wilson County Hospital as well. Now we have coming up behind them.
The Neodesha Co-op preschool float.
Okay. Alice Arnold is the teacher. Melinda Schoonover is the president. And this is where everybody kind of pools their money and their resources to help educate kids and get them started for school. It's great stuff. Do you think those kids are having fun or what?
Oh my.
Man, if I was little and I could have been in the parade, I was just ecstatic. I rode my pet donkey in a parade one time at the 1961 Kansas Centennial Parade.
What was the donkey's
in Logan.
name? Do you remember?
Bouncer.
Bouncer.
And the girl who rode behind me was in my 3rd grade class named Mary Baird. She hated me for that.
Here's the Rotary Club.
That is the Rotary
I
Club.
think it also doubles as their hamburger.
Wait a minute, we're on a band here, but we missed the Rotary
Well,
Club.
we'll get that in a minute here.
Well, now we got the driver of the Rotary Club. Yeah.
We haven't got
Now we're going to zoom in on the Rotary Club box. Is that where they serve all their goodies and their food at the
That
local?
is. I think they're getting a lot of mileage out of the.
That's it. They're going to park it down here and sell burgers later on, I think. Now we have the Altoona Middle School, and they have won the Superior Performance Award. The Superior Performance Award, Michael Packer, the director of the band. And our thank you to the Altoona Midway Middle School for coming down here and playing for us. Let's listen. Very good, kids.
Nice job.
Nice going, nice going. Altoona Middle School Band.
Michael Packard is the director of the band out of Altoona. Kids look good.
Yep. And again, they won the Superior Performance Award for coming into our little parade. Look at that shot there, the beautiful blue sky we have for us today. Temperature is very moderate, about 45, 50 degrees. Did that a little warmer. This is a lovely day. Now coming down the street. Is this the reporters?
Yes, it is. Independence Reporter float from Independence, Kansas.
Hey, by the way, we forgot to mention the Wilson County Hospital won the first prize for the amateur float winner. So we got to remember that. We were belated in our congratulations. Please accept our apology. It was Don Adams' fault for forgetting to say that.
I'm only supposed to do the straight line here, so.
The Independence Reporter.
Wait a
bringing
minute,
their
is that Bouncer now?
No, that's not Bouncer. Bouncer is, he's fertilizer now. They didn't. He's not like Trigger.
Sorry.
We didn't stuff him and put him
Sorry
in
to hear that.
Yeah. He was a good pet. When they had pet day at Logan and all the kids were bringing their cats and such, I couldn't convince my dad to load up Bouncer and bring him in. Thanks to Independence Reporter for bringing their float in and the delivery on time, and all the news that's worth and that's fit to be printed is in the Independence Reporter. Now we have Neodesha Savings and Loan for the Neodesha High School cheerleaders.
Neat float.
We got you on camera, ladies.
Smile, girls.
Smiley, girls. Oh, toss one up here. We never get fed. Oh, they throw it back. Now that's unique. You know, throw the candy out to the crowd and they throw it back. Saved. It's that recycling effort again.
This isn't a Cubs game, is it?
Now we have
Harmony Lodge.
Harmony Lodge with Mason's Float. Okay, you explain that one to me now.
It's the Masons float.
To be one, ask one.
Mason.
We're glad they put that in the parade.
Yep.
It's very nice of them. Thank you. Well, let's see. We got another clown, a rogue clown. This one has no name. It's just floating through here. And right with him is Boy Scout Troop number 16 from Independence. Oh, they're having a great fun. It's the Scout Troop having a good time.
This is Mayhood's pickup, classic vehicle.
Yep.
Little Bear oil.
Terrific. Well, makes you want to sing right along, doesn't it, with the Chipmunks version? Okay. Next, according to our agenda, the Edward D. Jones Company float. Larry Curtis performing. Larry Curtis, one of the local musicians. Neodesha has a lot of local musicians that perform throughout the area.
Larry Kerr on the Edward D. Jones float. George Jones, I tell you, there may be trouble.
Well, Garth Brooks is going to have to find work now, I'll tell you that. Larry's going to be putting him out of work any moment. Think, whoa, good shot. Boy, he's hitting that one by. Thanks to Larry for
the Awanas group, a local group out of Neodesha, local children's
ministry.
What if Toby and Andy came to Awanas? You're going to have to talk to Toby and Andy about that.
Terrific. Those kids are going to have a lot of fun in that group, too. Right behind them, coming up real soon here. You can probably hear them in the background.
Yes, there it is, the Fredonia High School Band.
They won a Superior Performance Award as well, under the direction of Doug Hawkins. And they're going to perform for us right now.
Marching Yellow Jackets.
Marching Yellow Jackets. Outstanding uniforms and outfits.
Doug Hawkins, the director of the band.
Here they go.
Oh, we're going to be performing.
That's it. This is nice.
Kind of let the music speak for itself, Tom. Fredonia High School, Marching Yellow Jackets.
Outstanding job. That's very good.
Great job.
I heard you say something, but I couldn't hear you because the trumpet player is right in front of us.
I said, I don't think they can hear us, so why don't we just listen to the band?
Oh, that's what you said.
I think. It's great to have Fredonia. It's the first year Fredonia's band's been in our parade. That's
The
great.
KOAM Channel 7 news crew is down here doing a few shots as well. Good stuff. This is a car I think is absolutely great.
67 Mustang.
Yeah.
Smith and Chambers here.
Yep. Isn't that gorgeous?
Oh my. You can park that in my garage.
That's
as soon
right.
as he's done.
Yep. Just think how many of those were built and were in the hands of people like me back when I was 20 and 25, and they're no longer we're no longer running because we
Landfill material.
they're now anchors at the bottom somewhere. Okay.
Oh, here we have
Hillbilly
another
Club.
award winner, the Hillbilly Club.
Second place of the amateur float winners. Southeast Kansas Hillbillies came to our parade today.
Says Neil Nusman, another Shriner's entrant.
Another Shriner's entrant.
Another Shriner's
But see, these are the guys that couldn't afford the MGs. See,
This is a classic group here.
I like that. See,
I think
you know, the Shriners have the Harley Davidsons, they have the MGs, they have the little mopeds. These guys are the low-budget version of all that.
this is the good old boys.
Yeah, they went down to a thrift shop and bought their uniforms. Bless their hearts.
This is the good old boys.
Imagine if your kid's in a hospital. Shriners do a lot of work in the burn centers and such. And these guys show up, it would put a bright spot in your day if you're a youngin'. And our thanks to the Shriners, really, in all seriousness, for the outstanding work they've done over the years.
They are outstanding.
For children and for the hospitals and the burn centers around the nation. Thank you much, guys. Now we look at our next entry coming up here. Again, another car that I think I should have. We gave you the Mustang. I get this one. It's a 1968 Camaro Carl Fairbanks. First place
I'm not
trophy.
sure he's in the parade. I think he just stopped and asked directions.
Yeah. Wait a minute. That isn't a parade entry. That's a guy who's lost.
Oh, that's
Oh,
Carl.
yeah, there's Carl.
Oh,
That's Carl. First place trophy in the Neodesha Auto Showcase in 1900 to 1979 original class. Again, thanks for bringing that 68 Camaro here. I remember when those hit the market at Waller Chevrolet in Stockton. People went gaga.
Waller's
Waller
Chevrolet.
Chevrolet in Stockton. You don't believe me, do you? It's
Of course
true.
I do.
It's true.
What was that mule's name again?
Bouncer.
Bouncer.
Had a quarter horse named
Oh.
George.
We have the
Prestige.
Prestige float.
Yeah, that's great. Prestige Cabinets brought their version of a float into our parade for this afternoon.
Prestige, one
Very
of the
colorful.
major employers here in Neodesha.
Yep. There goes the kids. They're having a good time. Hi, guys. All right, good shot. Well, they're throwing all around us. Thank you. It was a good, nice try.
It's a nice thought.
Yeah.
So it's a thought that counts.
Well, I tell you, Larry Kurtho zinged one right past the table here, didn't he?
Yes, he did. I was impressed with Larry's arm. His voice was adequate, and his arm was excellent.
Here comes Fort County Mental Health float. I know some of the
Looks
people
like a
who work
little
there.
red wagon to me.
Yeah, I know some of the people who work there.
Matter of fact, I do too.
They're nice folks. You know,
Matter
it's
of
really,
fact, that's my brother-in-law driving the truck.
is it?
Yes, Clyde Ramey.
People make light
My
sometimes
sister
about mental health, but you know, it's really very important, especially in this day and age. You got to have just time for your mind, I call it.
That's true.
And we are very thankful that they're here in this community.
That's the
and
biggest
also,
little red wagon I believe I've ever seen.
yeah, I'd love to have it if I was a kid.
Like the kids, there's Mary.
Well, there's Mary, and she's being contrary. Excuse me, Mary, you got a bucket full of suckers there, and I think you ought to zing one up here.
Mary, you're not
Mary?
supposed to just carry
No, Mary,
them down
don't-
the parade route. You're
Mary.
supposed to throw those out.
Okay, there's Mary Bauman in her blue sweatshirt. We just asked her for a sucker, and she just
She
waved
just
politely
waved,
and kept going.
smiled, and went right on by.
I'm crushed. Well, we're doing great. The parade started about 2:05. It's now 2:41, 53 degrees, 40 minutes, a terrific parade. Here comes another neat float. First Neodesha Bank, again in the professional float entry. That's a wonderful one.
Oh, that is.
Hi there,
neat.
guys.
That is a neat float.
They left you behind.
Employees of First Neodesha Bank and their children on the float. Looks like they're having an awfully
Little
good time
carolers
today.
on the back of it, the gazebo up front.
Pretty neat. Hi, Villa.
There we go.
Next,
I am just absolutely astounded. We have about 5 blocks of people here that they're lined up
Well, I
4
tell
deep
you,
along the sideway.
Leon's got to be.
I think Leon, the Fawcett who helped organize this, is very, very proud.
And
Very
next we have
tickled.
the Altoona Midway Elementary Band.
Under the direction of Michael Packard, again, Altoona 6th grade band.
Yes,
Look at that. Way to go, kids.
great job.
Terrific job.
Giving up their Saturday.
You got to think of it this way. We'll wait till we get done here. Thank you much, kids.
Hey, great
Thank
job.
you. So you think
Altoona
of
Midway.
what it takes to be a director of students like that. You've got to coordinate all them little youngins,
Motivate,
keep them going, and teach them how to play an instrument. Ah, look what we have here.
Like
The Queen Nila candidates. Senior Neodesha girls in the Queen Nila pageant, Marion Grieve and Bretta Bennett. Marion had a comedy skit, and Bretta had a dance routine.
Marion is the daughter of John and Barbara Grieve. Bretta is the daughter of Mr. and Mrs. Lloyd Bennett, both here in Neodesha.
Thank you,
Pretty
ladies,
girls.
for coming to our parade and being an honored part of it. Anna Anastasia of
Yes.
Bulgaria is the foreign exchange student that's staying with guests of John and Susan Guchenritter. Very delightful young lady.
Very delightful. I've
She's
had a
great
chance
fun.
to meet her and visit with her. She's just a real treat.
And of course, right now, our home country and then that area is in such turmoil.
That's true.
We wish her all the best when she goes back home. Lucky Horseshoe 4-H Club float coming by. Being pulled by the Sutton Dozer service.
That looks like a
Ray Zimmerman.
Zimmerman.
You know, Ray could have gotten one of those cats and pulled it down through the Main
Think,
Street here. I don't think the city
that,
prodders would have cared.
Dirt dozer probably would have.
Do It Together is the title of their float. Hi, guys. How you doing? Yeah, wave.
Smile, you're on television.
That's it. That's right. There we go. Well, this is pretty scary here, if this is what I think it is. It says the Neodesha Insurance Agents.
What can I say?
Yeah, well, we want to make sure we
Worked a
mention.
long
Now,
time
I'll
on
give you a plug here, okay?
Tell you, the hardest
Don
part
Adams
was
Oak Hill Agency, of course, Don sitting here to my right, sponsored this along with Buckles Insurance, Bill Livingston, State Farm Insurance, and the Wilson County Agency. And you mean actually Kent chipped into this a little bit? Kent Carpenter?
Yeah.
Boy, I bet you had to browbeat him for a while, didn't you?
Well, you know, Kent's lost quite a bit of weight, so
Yeah.
it hasn't been that tough.
Oh, it's been a pretty easy fling there, huh?
Yeah.
That's a nice float you guys brought down. Thank you very much for paying the bill. Choice Property Enclosures and Fence Contractors. You need to have a fence built?
Well, if
Need
you
something
do,
to keep privacy and yet still at the same time look lovely?
people are relocating here from Colorado to new business here
It's
in
a new
Neodesha.
Our thanks to them.
Have the new industry in Neodesha.
It's wonderful. Matter of fact, our little Neodesha industry area out there is just booming right now.
It definitely is. Neodesha is kind of a unique area when it comes to industrial development.
Now we have the Lord's Chapel.
No, I believe this is the
City of Neodesha, excuse me.
City employees float,
Hi, guys.
driven by Daryl Clark. In fact, these guys are having a
Boy.
good time. There's Floyd doing what he's usually doing.
Yeah, it's Floyd
managing.
sitting. Yeah.
Yes,
Floyd, stand up and look like you're busy. It's the City
Yeah.
Employees float.
Yeah.
There you go.
Floyd, smile and wave.
Thank you,
cameras.
guys.
You're on
Thank you
television.
very much.
Hey, thank you.
You know, we've had a lot of candy thrown at us, but none of it's made it to us.
Well, it's
Now
now
we
we
have
have
the
the
Lord's
Lord's
Chapel.
hey, looks like this group is having
Pile
some
of
fun
clowns
today.
out there. Look at that. Now that's cute.
They look like they're having a good time.
The Clown Clan.
Yep.
Is there anything scripturally to support that? Or? There they go. Again, I think that's terrific. I love that.
Kids are having a good time.
Alrighty, right behind them are the Fredonia Gospel Singers. And they're back here just a little bit, but no, this is more, what we're looking at now is more of the Lord's Chapel group. Peace on earth, very good sentiments. And that is scripturally supported.
Absolutely.
Now the Fredonia Gospel Singers, Lori Meyer is the leader. This is the third prize of the amateur float winners of our Neodesha Chamber of Commerce 1993 Christmas Parade.
It's like a bucket truck.
That is a bucket truck, but that's right behind there. It is. Look at that, and it shines. That's a new one. They got to show it off a little bit. So they don't even have that thing broken. Notice the auger is still shiny.
That is, yeah, that's a
Spiffy.
new city.
That's
yeah.
It's actually not so much as a bucket truck. It is a new digger.
Right
And
behind, yeah, we have.
Boy, we have more equipment from Neodesha City. Boy, the garage is empty today. New dump truck with an old box on the back. It's great. You know, we're going to be doing a lot of work on our infrastructure here in the next few years, water lines, gas mains, and such like that, and we need the equipment to get the job done and to have the men be safe at the same time. I think money well spent.
Consumer Wholesalers, new business on Neodesha's Main Street, vehicle and parade.
Neodesha Blue Street Band, right at Essington.
Marching Blue Street. Looks like a red, green, and white sweatshirts. Christmassy look here. Sounds good.
Very good. Excellent group.
I'll tell you what, Ray Essington's got to be a busy guy.
There's Ray.
There
See,
he is
Ray's
again.
marching back here in the corner again. He was up with the grade schools a little bit ago. Ray runs back and forth like nobody's business.
They sound good. Great singing.
Great. That's a
Really
small
appreciate
group, but boy, they really
Yeah.
proud of what they're doing. Hey, look at what's coming down the street now. With some beautiful antique collectible cars. We're going to have to kind of wing this one here because they kind of dropped those in when we weren't looking.
Denison Welding Supply.
Okay.
out
Denison
of
Welding of
Coffeyville.
Coffeyville.
That's a 1925 Cadillac.
1925.
One of 3 in existence.
I'm almost scared to look at it. I'm afraid I'd hurt it.
Oh,
Good-looking piece of equipment. That is lovely.
That is an
Beautiful.
outstanding vehicle.
Take a good shot on that one. One of 3 in existence.
Wow.
I wouldn't even want to take it out of the box.
Oh.
Now, if we look here, got ourselves an old Studebaker. What year is your Studebaker? What year is it? He looked at me like, oh.
I said, yes, it was.
Yes, it was. Yeah, that is a Studebaker. Yeah, let's see if we can go through our notes here because, boy, that's a bright red one, too.
I think we have Studebakers must have been
That's another good looking. Whoop, oh, that got a ding on the left front door, though. Somebody crunched it.
Oh, here we have the twirlers.
Now we got the twirlers. Tell us a little bit about them. Under the direction of Marlene Drake. Hi, kids. Look at them go.
Oh, yeah, they having fun.
That's it. They may not be certain exactly what they're doing, but boy, they do it well.
This group must be out of the production, is that correct?
I haven't the foggiest idea, but we are certainly tickled to death that they are here with us.
Roman's Motor Company represented in the parade today.
BPW participants.
Retired Woman of the Year, Dorothy Castile.
We're going to be having an awards presentation after the parade here, but we'll get more to that as soon as we get some more specific information. Now, you noticed earlier we saw Mr. Depew with his Cadillac, right? We've seen this. Well, now we're starting to parade around in a circle, it looks like.
I believe he has Jerry Webster, superintendent.
We've got Jerry Webster, the retiring superintendent of the school.
Yes.
And Dennis Depew, and of course, the board president. And Dennis is going to drive his car around and come through the parade one more time, we think.
I'll tell you, Jerry Webster, as the retaring superintendent, has done a fantastic job here in Neodesha.
Well, it's not easy being a superintendent anymore. You've got so many mandates and programs and such that you have to deal with. And
here we have Diane Holmquist, who's the current BPW
Woman of the Year. Watch out who's driving that car. Judy Trimble, the lady with the most tickets in Neodesha. Again, thanks to Quality Motors for letting us use the Dodge today, Dodge Shadow Convertible. Beta Sigma Phi, Love Lights a Tree, the cancer fund drive they have every year. That is one fine-looking John Deere. It's not good as looking as my John Deere B that's still in the pile out behind my house. But, Rudolph the Red-Nosed John Deere. It's a GP model, probably in the 1930s. Well, we have to say goodbye to the John Deere, and now here's our next group.
Yes, Cub Scouts of Neodesha, headed by Tammy McEwen.
And they're singing.
Yeah, looks like a good group of kids here. Those little rascals.
Tammy does a great job of organizing the kids and getting them involved in programs.
Yes, she does.
Get them active. Keeping them involved in their group.
A lot of volunteer time.
Jake Martin, Mark Schinkel, and friend with a couple of three-wheelers with decorations. Well, the parade has a gap in it here for some reason. I think Santa Claus might have gotten pulled over. There we go, way down the street here.
I think we might have a couple of extra entries here, Tom. I don't have on right here on the sheet.
Well, then
possibly the Postal Service is out. I'm not sure if this is an entry or maybe the mail's getting here about on time.
No. The Postal Service actually put in an entry. One of the new delivery units they have. The Neodesha Postmaster Mike Jonat and local carriers giving away candy to kids. And some of the loose mail they found lying right now. You know how hard it must be to deliver billions, just literally billions of pieces of separate items. They have to go to specific locations all over the world and do it every day. Being in the postal is a demanding job. They do it well. When people think that their mail service isn't timely, try to mail something in Mozambique. Yeah, it will make it across town. There we go. There's that new postal unit we were bragging about a moment ago. Pretty spiffy. Well, they waxed that puppy up or just took it out of the box, one of the two.
I think that's a brand new one. It's like a...
Yep. Well, once again, the guys who have the sirens are playing with them.
What do we have coming coming here behind the old postal truck?
You said what? Vocational, Southeast Kansas School of Technology, Coffeyville. The VICA and BPA clubs built this float on Christmas safety. Bonnie Glaze is one of the sponsors and instructors. Take a look at it now. If you look at it real close, you look at toys and things that can be dangerous. Smoke, oh my gosh. Good float, gentlemen. Good idea to be safe during the holidays.
Okay, we've got Santa stuck in that fireplace there. I hope we get him out by the time
You said
scheduled to
Santa's
make his
stuck
appearance.
in the...
That's what it looked like.
Yeah, you give a guy a siren, and what does he want to do with it?
Same thing you and I'd want to do with it.
Neodesha EMS and fire unit. That's a new unit that's going
That's
by
brand
right
new.
now.
John Shipley driving the unit. Well, these guys do a great job.
Just, yeah, well, I can speak to Chris.
You know how good they were? They were the ones that pulled you up from underneath that car.
That's right. Last year I had a 78 Civic Caprice fall down on top of me, and it was the EMS guys that got me out from underneath. Only had minor injuries.
You know, if we had a half hour, I'd ask you to tell me about how that happened. But
No. I still have a little bit of scars to prove it, too. Somewhere along the line, they got to goose the parade up a little bit. It's kind of like, hit the gears, boys.
we have quite a few units here from the fire department, the EMS.
Yeah, boy, if we have an emergency, if we have a fire now or an emergency, we're screwed. We got everybody in the parade.
Hey, these guys are dressed for the occasion. I want you to look at this. We got all the stuff on here.
Are you getting chilly up here now?
I haven't had any chili, no.
No, I'm saying, are you chilly?
Oh,
Is it brisk?
I didn't have lunch.
Yeah, okay. The City of Neodesha Fire Department, unit number 2.
What happened? Did I miss one?
Well, see, we got 2, we got
Probably
4.
whizzed by here before I saw it. There's,
Unit number 1, I might have been the one in front. But see, here's 4, now we got 5.
right.
Somewhere along the line, we lost unit number 3.
They may have had a fire. That's where they went.
Well, number 3's not here either. So.
We're very fortunate in Neodesha. They
Oh,
have
and
a
they
full-time fire department.
When they told the parade guy up there to drive slow, he took him seriously. We still have a great crowd. Again, Sonic of Neodesha, Jerry Beck, the manager of Neodesha Sonic, providing the red ribbon of Mothers Against Drunk Driving. And we want to encourage people to go to the Sonic. You get a free medium-sized Dr. Pepper, and our special thanks to Dr. Pepper of this area.
Look, we have a saddle club here.
For sponsoring that. Tie the ribbon, the red ribbon around your aerial. Yeah, here's the Neodesha, well, I guess it's kind of a, what, an ad hoc saddle club?
Well, it is a saddle club.
Well,
I can't read off the back of these.
It's the walking fertilizer exhibit. They've left a few of their trophies back here in the roadway.
Ooh. Now the rest of the city department is going to take care of that.
Yeah, the city department will make a loop with their big truck. And
the white whale will be here.
The white truck with the new digger unit will take care of that deposit. Well, there's Santa Claus.
All right.
Ho, ho, ho.
One of the few places in America that Santa comes
in a boat. Yep.
Now, I know we had floods last year, but this is in honor of Cobalt Boats, one of our large industries, nationally known. Yep. The jolly old gentleman himself.
Ho, 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 there he is. Jolly old St. Nicholas.
Rick Shattuck pulling Santa in the red and white Cobalt.
Wonder why they picked red and white for the boats. What do you think, Don? Was it planned that way, or
I think it's probably a Christmas boat.
Yeah. Pack St. Clair and the crew at Cobalt doing an outstanding job of building one of the premier boats in the world in its class.
Like,
yeah, that is neat.
Santa is tuned up for the day.
Yep. And there goes Santa. And it looks like actually we are just at the end of the parade for this season. We want to thank everybody who made the parade possible, especially those people who brought in the exhibits and the floats. We also want to say a special thank you to Leon and Fawcett and Dave Burnett and the whole staff at the Chamber of Commerce for putting this thing together. It's been a labor of love, a lot of hard work, and we truly do appreciate it. And Don, it's been a pleasure again. I hope that they're going to make this. I think you and I are going to be saddled with this
like an annual event.
An annual event.
I can understand.
We do want a pheasant hunting trip for this.
Yes, yes, I did. And we do want to thank Toby Cook and Andy Carson, who are our grand marshals today from KOAM Television out of Pittsburgh, Joplin area, and we want to thank all the people who came to participate today and to make this a special day in Neodesha. I think Santa Claus may be coming back here in a little bit to see the kids.
And right after we're done here, we want to invite people to watch a special presentation that's going to be taking place here shortly. Thanks again for being a part of the 93 Neodesha Chamber of Commerce Christmas Parade. I'm Tom Nickel along with Don Adams.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.